So, looks like we're now live. Looks like everything is now set up and working. Just double checking final time again real quick. Alright. Hopefully y'all join in and get the chat going. We can start doing stuff from chat too. Alright, so for those that may check out the stream, I have done a little bit since I started the world. Obviously, I planted all of this. This was new from my ending of episode 1. I was starting a little bit of a kelp farm. Not overly happy with it, but it was late. I was slightly tired. Was just trying to get something going before I passed out, and a few bits of resources here. Do have some dried kelp blocks though. This was just because I was trying to see if it would let me properly AFK. And, well, yes, it does. Let me in the door. But I have this set up in here. I've got a blast furnace, a regular furnace, and then I also have a smoker. Now, right now, the smoker is going through the last little bit of kelp that I've already collected, and we're just getting dried kelp. I'm going to go back and craft it into dried kelp blocks. As you can see, it's still running through some. I did make me some stone. Now, on that particular one, I was just trying my best to see how much, because I thought it was 20 that you got off of each of those. I was just wanting to do a quick test to see exactly what all I got out of it. But as you see, they all have hoppers going into them. As far as fuel, that one here, it'll get split between the blast furnace and the regular furnace. But my smoker, since I'm going to mostly be utilizing that to get more for the others, and I'll probably be using this more frequently, as a double chest all to itself. That, and I didn't want to try and split it into 3 for one chest. So, like I said, that's all the kelp that I currently have left over right now. And then I have me a composter. That's just mostly there for all of the excess that I end up with, as we're not going to necessarily need all of these seeds in order to just replant what we have here. And even though I've processed and set all of this up, I have some other plans for once we really get things going. It's part of the reason why you'll notice, like, the sugarcane, it stops here. That I did do a little bit of terraforming on this, and I just cut out extra pieces, put in the planks, making me a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess we can call it a little bit of a pier. I'm gonna have a strut out here, and then also on this side. Now this one is gonna go all the way to the end, and hit up with the land over here. Only a little bit further that I have left to go on that. Now, eventually, around the entire island, I do want a little bit of a dock, I guess we can call it. but I just want to walk all the way around it. Now, while I was working on putting the kelp in there, I did actually take my lava buckets that I had, and I just put the lava underneath here. And I didn't feel like accidentally falling in it or anything like that, so I just covered it with some blocks. Since we have all of the wheat, I made me some bread. So I have bread for the time being. That's just going to be a quick food source. This little room thingy will get taken down at some point. Right now, main thing, I want to get some more stone bricks so I can finish up this area. Now, up underneath there, I'm actually going to have stone brick stairs. But I wanted this all made out of glass. That way I can just look down into it. And I'm going to put a stone brick wall on top of it all the way around to help prevent me from accidentally, walking in there and all. But this is where I'm going to have a bunch of cows. Now, everything else is going to end up going underground. And once I figure out exactly where I'm going to have this empty out into, I'm also going to decide and set up a ladder going down. More than likely, I'm going to do it somewhere around here and just put it going down, or maybe the other side, and then just cover that with a trapdoor and a ladder. We'll get down to the bottom, and we'll be able to get to the killing chamber where it's going to go ahead and kill them. Now, for that, like, I was originally working on something in a different world that I wanted to try and do for getting cow and automatically cooking it and all of that. And I was working on it. I was doing all the research, trying to figure out, what it was as far as the height of the baby cows and if I could get them to go through and prevent the adults from going. And then, what was it? Impulse SV from Hermitcraft. I was watching some of the Hermitcraft items while I was just doing some research and fiddling around in a world. Yep, he basically took what I was attempting to do. It already had it pretty much worked out and ready. And he took it a step further, did an AFK portion, and has it dispensing him stuff and all of that. Well, it's the start of the world. I'm not necessarily going to put the AFK portion in there. I'm not realistically thinking we're going to need that much food all the time. But I am planning on this being the basic farm area. There's going to be a wheat farm that's going to be adjusted so that it's a little bit more automatic once we have more resources. And then spawn is actually over there, so we're going to go over there in just a moment. I have done a little bit of, well, a little bit of exploration. You know what? Actually, I don't want to leave here just yet. Nope, I don't want a boat. I want my bed. Sleep the night away. Alright, before we head out, I just want to make sure that I have what I need. Oh, yeah, I did get a fishing rod with mending on it. Before we do anything else, let me just show you where that was. It's the only enchantment I have at this point, I think. And it's not that I'm even using the fishing rod at the moment. But I started farming up the kelp that's out here, and in doing so, we came across this thing, which has a chest right there. And I'm gonna drown myself. Anyhow, in the chest we had an emerald, we had the fishing rod, and something else. I don't remember what else was in there. Nothing major, nothing extremely useful. But I do now at least have a mending fishing rod, so that may come in handy at some point. think we have enough bread for the time being. Eventually I'll do another harvest on all of that. Yeah, I did get a potato. There was a zombie that was chasing me down and I took him out. Not gonna deal with that just yet. Make the stone bricks real quick with what I have. Okay. Eventually I'm gonna have to replace those. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that just yet. I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm probably gonna change this up a little bit. Let's go ahead and put those in the offhand. That way you get to see a bit more of what all I'm doing as I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, we're not going to need the hoe. Now, I do have a book and quill now. I have this one. It's just to show off, or not rather show off, but remind me where the different coordinates are of different things. So the farm area is right where we're at, basically. I started a little bit of a base at spawn, like spawned in and there was a little mountain there, so I just dug into the side of it and made a little bit of an area as a base there. But we're going to end up going back there and we're going to find some resources and do some stuff on stream because definitely want to get some more resources once I have some of those. Probably going to work more on this area. Now, one of the things I'm going to end up doing is, for the time being, I'm probably going to cut out some more of the forest. I'm going to empty out a little bit of the shore area first, because I want it a little bit clear so it's not forest on top of the shore right there. But I am planning on doing something where we have a little bit more of a tree farm. Just to make it a little easier to collect trees until we can, you know, do more of the bigger projects and the more automated items and things like that. We're still going to need a bunch of wood. So that's what's going to end up happening there. Sorry, my allergies are bugging me this morning, so I keep coughing. Oop. Must be the smoker that I was hearing. Now, I'm not trying to fill everything in and waste additional resources, but I am planning on at least everything that I'm going to be able to physically see, go ahead and get that taken care of. Alright. Okay. It's part of the reason why we have the stone cutter is makes a little better as far as not wasting all of the resources. This is what I meant. Oop. This is what I meant, like I wanted a wall. I can still see through the glass, but right here is where there's going to be a bunch of cows. And I just wanted to be able to pretty much just run along here, right-clicking, without actually falling in there and then having to try and get out myself and all of that. But we are going to end up going in there anyhow. Now I remember what I needed these buckets and why I didn't put them up. So first things first is we're gonna put water sources in all of that, and then I have the stairs that we're then gonna put in there. It just makes it easier to place the water sources because I can do a water source there and then a water source here, but since it's flowing down, it's not going to just let me as nice as that, which I don't have any other blocks on me right now, do I? No. Because we're actually over here. Whoops. Along here is where all of the cows are going to be, and right where we're at, we're going to have slabs eventually, but for the time being, while we're placing all of this in, it's literally just going to be dirt, and we'll come back in at a later time once we breed up enough and take that dirt out. Now this line here that's out is just because it allows me to walk back and forth as I need to here. But we're going to go ahead and grab some dirt and just put dirt up here. That way we can get the sources in a little easier instead of doing full buckets for every one of them. Just a little faster is all. And we're going to need to have it blocked off anyhow, so makes more sense to do it that way. And the signs here are going to prevent the water from coming all the way over. I just forgot that I had the extra block missing down there at the time being. And now we will go back out right there once we get all of the water sources in. So, water source goes there. And water source goes there. It makes a source here. Alright, let's not drown myself. Oops. Never said I was perfect at placing the water, but there. Much faster than having to get out of this, go grab the water, come back. So now we have the flowing water. Like I said, we're going to have the cows here. They're just going to be bobbing up and down. We'll be able to feed them over the wall, or at least that's the anticipation. And we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. I hate how long it takes to mine things whenever you're underwater. There. And there. Which I forgot to put in the stairs. Yeah, it was smart. I just think the stairs look a little nicer, and it'll help keep any of the cows from, or any of the babies from by chance getting stuck up underneath there. I did have a little bit of an issue with that when I was playing with this before on the other world. You would think I would learn after doing it wrong the first time, but I was just annoyed with myself. Really? Can I not get it in there how I want it? That ain't how I wanted it either. I want it so that the back's on this side. Let's see. Eventually I'll do something smart, right? Come on. Thank you. Sometimes water is very annoying. There, so we'll dig here. Alright, did I do that wrong? Oh no, source blocks underneath here. Okay. That's what I did wrong. There. Now to just do that along this whole side. If I had realized that I was going to have to place it from this side, I wouldn't have already put all of that in on this side. But it is what it is. Nope. Darn it. Okay. Ooh, wait, what? Huh. So, never mind, I guess I am gonna have to have it that way. I thought it would still go, but apparently not, so I was gonna have to put them in this way anyhow. Darn. It's what I get for just trying to do something that looked a little bit nicer to me. sure that all of this is right. And it's only 15 that I need, right? And that at least gets that taken care of. Kill. And I have a total of 4. And I don't want that there anymore. I'm going to need the beads. I'm going to leave that open. Oh, what the heck? Come on. Sorry, I'm just thinking through things in my head right now. Because I know I want to go get some cows. That is one thing that I want to do, is that way we can go ahead and get them in there. After we get the cows, I'm probably going to grab some sheep, because another thing I want is a little bit of a wool farm out here. Don't necessarily need a sheep farm other than the wool. Like all near the spawn area for it to have all the different like farms of the items that you may need, or if you die and restart that you can easily get, so like your food and all. Plan on finding 00, doing something neat there. No idea what, but something. Alright. Let me get into my... So, oh, you actually ran out of kelp before you ran out of blocks. That's good. Oh. Forgot there was still more in there. Screw it. Sometimes you just gotta get a little bit of the boring stuff out of the way, right? Sorry for the wheat being in my inventory. And wanting some glass too, so... do that. 13... put some... So what else? Take out all the stone first. Then whatever's left will go into the glass. More. One of the main things I'm trying to do is I want to see... Yeah, it's definitely gonna give me more. Okay. Even without having that set up, that'll be good. Let's see. This has to come up 2 more. Unless I redo the whole thing like I'm thinking. I love it when I can get it right where I can just, swim like that. I get air. Oh, it makes it so much nicer. I've gotten better about being able to get it to this point. I can even eat while swimming. And the main reason why I'm doing the kelp farm where it is as tall as it is I want it just in case it does grow to max height before I actually harvest it until I can, get enough resources to do the automation. Then I can get as much out of it as possible. So I've got it set so that it can get up to max height. Well, almost. And I keep forgetting to actually come up for air. Oh, hi. I've been out here farming all of this, and I spent probably 2 hours just goofing off and almost drowning a few times earlier, and I never came across a single... Whoa, hello, dolphin. Never came across a single drowned or anything in all that time. I'm assuming... Okay, not used to being able to swim this fast. Have way more than enough to do what I was wanting to start doing. I'm only doing this before I go back to the spawn area. That way, as we're there, this could just continue to grow and we can harvest once we get back. Cows. I'm gonna get a couple of cows in there, breed them, head off to spawn. Maybe come back, breed the cows a little bit. I don't know. So much has got to be done. Okay. Holy crap, y'all decided to grow real quick. One item that I did forget to go grab, though, was the dirt. Because this can still go a little taller. You know what? We'll wait on that. Just gonna help on the harvesting part is all. Because I didn't water source it all the way to the top, I only placed a source at the top. So it'll get up to where it's flowing down, and then stop. If it's a water source, it'll go all the way up to the top. Then I do need to get some fence gates or something to put over here, so that once it gets up to the top, it just comes back down. Instead of... No. Excuse you. Darkness. Yep, and I left the bed. Bed. I'm leaving them at max height just so I know where I've already got all the way up. Hello? There it goes. I said I'm determined to try and drown myself. Now, eventually, this is all going to be something different anyhow. That's why I've just used dirt. It's quick, easy. I had, as you can tell, tons of it. Sorry. You know that feeling when you, like, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, I was just dealing with that. Almost done. Yay. Whoops. Got a little too excited there, I guess. Oh, come on, let me out. Thank you. And last one. Sweet. Let's see. Alright, why is my internet suddenly sucking? Alright, my apologies, people. Something's going on with my internet suddenly. Alright, what is going on? Bear with me a moment. Camera's gonna move because I have to utilize my phone. Because I need to know what's going on. Can't wait till I upgrade to a different router so I don't have to get all of my info straight from my phone. My current router doesn't have an actual login. Alright, so unless there's something going on my computer that's causing the drop in quality suddenly, it's my actual internet, which isn't a good thing. Sorry for the weird angles and all there for just that couple minutes. Let's see. With me, I'm just double checking everything on my computer real quick just to make sure that it's not the computer that's causing an issue. Just... Alright, if y'all are out there and looking, I apologize for the quality right now. I'm trying to fix whatever it is. Because there's definitely something that's suddenly hitting my... Alright. At the moment, I actually think it's OBS that's causing the problem. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out and what is causing this, because that's not right. Everything else... No, actually, this one's not related to OBS. For some reason, like, there's something going on when I'm running OBS that, it keeps suddenly hogging the GPU and just causing it to suddenly everything go to a crawl. And it has impacted my, internet as well when that has happened, but I think this one is actually the internet itself. Let's not knock the TV down. So, bear with me, I'm gonna end up stopping this, and I'm gonna restart the modem and the router, see if I can get that issue cleared up. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we will be back in hopefully 5-10 minutes. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry that this suddenly hit.